As the body apart from the spirit is dead, so also faith apart from works is dead. We have these descriptions in the Psalms and other places about how the dead don't know anything. They can't praise God. They're not their whole selves. And that's because a human being is a soul, a living being. That's what soul, or the Hebrew word that's translated as soul, is the nephesh. And it refers to the totality of a living being. And a human is a soul that has a spirit and a body. And if you are missing either one, then something is seriously amiss. In James's analogy here, the faith is the body and the works is the spirit. The body, if it doesn't have a spirit, it's just dirt, or it's just stuff returning to dirt, or it's an animal, however you want to look at that. It is not a human being. And so faith that doesn't have a spirit to animate it is just dirt laying there, and it doesn't really do any good to anybody. If you want that body to do something, you have to infuse it with the spirit, which are the good works that then allows it to get up and do things in the world, to be God's hands and feet in the world. That's the purpose of the faith that brings us to life.
Yeah, and I think it's interesting because that's the animation part, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like if he just created us and we just sat there with no animation, what good would we have been?
Mm-hmm.
And I do feel like there's this, when I came to this understanding, it was kind of a celebration of like, oh my gosh, I finally get to like put these two things together. Like what I do in my body, what I do with my life is a spiritual thing. And that whole idea of aligning myself with what God desires is like this animation that happens of like us actually reflecting who he is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we were never meant to be just like one or the other. Like we can't actually act certain things out unless we're in our body doing those things.
The spirit by itself is nothing. Works by itself is nothing. So if you have a spirit and you're in the grave, you have no impact on the world. The spirit without the body is dead. It has no impact on the world. The dead have no awareness of what is happening in this world. They can't talk to anybody. They can't affect anything. They can't make any changes. They can't make anybody's life better or worse. If you want to impact the world, you have to put the two together, faith and works. That is a living human being. So the faith, the committed faith that leads to salvation, is a faith that is united with works. So when James says that Abraham believed God and it was counted to him as righteousness, and he's justified, that a person is justified by works and not by faith alone, he's saying that you are not saved by faith that doesn't have works. So when Paul talks about you are saved by faith apart from works, he's saying that it is the faith that saves you, not the works. And James is saying, yes, it is the faith that saves you, but the works that come with the faith are a part of the faith. They can't be separated. If you have committed faith, then you have works. If you just have a faith with no commitment, you don't even really have faith. You have no way of impacting the world. You have no way of impacting yourself.